Welcome to a journey through one of NASA's most ambitious and iconic chapters, the Space Shuttle program. Spanning 3 decades and 135 missions, this program transformed our relationship with space, launching over 350 people and millions of pounds of cargo into orbit. It was a period of incredible scientific achievement, profound tragedy, and unwavering human resilience. Join us as we explore the history of these remarkable reusable vehicles that allowed us to build the future among the stars. The journey to the Space Shuttle began amidst the intense competition of the space race, following the Soviet Union's launch of Sputnik in 1957. The United States founded NASA in 1958 with a renewed focus on exploration. In 1962, President John F. Kennedy set the ultimate goal, putting a man on the moon. This dream became a reality on July 20, 1969. With the historic Apollo 11 mission, with the moon conquered, NASA's scientists began looking toward a new, even more sustainable goal for space travel. After the success of the Apollo missions, NASA sought a new direction for space exploration. A special task force proposed a revolutionary idea of a reusable space vehicle, one that could enter space and return to Earth multiple times, much like an airplane. President Richard Nixon embraced this vision, deciding that the focus should be on building a craft that could make space travel more frequent and cost-effective. Thus, the Space Shuttle program was officially born, marking a new era of engineering. The Space Shuttle was a marvel of complex engineering, consisting of 3 main parts. The orbiter served as the main cavity where astronauts lived and worked. 2 solid rocket boosters, SRBs, provided the massive 7 million pounds of thrust needed to break free from Earth's gravity. Finally, the massive orange external fuel tank ET supplied the fuel for launch. While the orbiter and SRBs were designed to be reused, the ET was the only part of the system that was never recovered after a mission. The shuttle fleet grew throughout the 1980s, starting with the Enterprise, which was used for atmospheric tests but never reached space. In April 1981, Columbia became the first shuttle to successfully orbit the Earth, returning safely after 37 orbits. It was soon followed by Challenger in 1983, Discovery in 1984, and Atlantis in 1985. These early missions proved that the concept of a reusable spacecraft was not just a dream, but a highly functional reality that could carry heavy cargo into orbit. On January 28, 1986, the world watched in horror as the shuttle Challenger exploded just 73 seconds after liftoff, killing all 7 crew members instantly. It was a devastating blow to NASA and the nation, leading to a 2-year pause in shuttle missions as investigators worked to understand the cause. This tragedy served as a harsh reminder of the extreme risks inherent in space exploration, but it also reinforced the commitment to safety and the determination to continue the journey. Despite the setbacks, the Space Shuttle program achieved incredible scientific milestones. Shuttles were instrumental in launching the Hubble Space Telescope in 1990 and performing critical repairs that allowed it to capture breathtaking images of the universe. Furthermore, the shuttle fleet played a central role in building and maintaining the International Space Station ISS, serving as a reliable transport for both modules and international crews, cementing its legacy as a tool for global cooperation. Tragedy struck again on February 1, 2003, during Columbia's 28th mission. As the shuttle re-entered Earth's atmosphere, it disintegrated, resulting in the loss of all 7 crew members. This second disaster shook the nation and led to deep soul-searching within NASA regarding the future of the program. While the loss was immense, the Space Shuttle program continued for several more years, driven by the legacy of those who had sacrificed their lives for the pursuit of knowledge. As NASA's priorities shifted and budgets grew smaller, the decision was made in 2004 to retire the historic shuttle fleet. The final mission of the program took place on July 21, 2011, when Atlantis landed safely at the Kennedy Space Center. After 135 missions and millions of miles traveled, the shuttles were retired to museums across the country. The end of the program marked the closing of a chapter, but it also opened the door for a new generation of commercial and deep space exploration vehicles. The Space Shuttle program leaves behind a legacy that continues to inspire. It taught us how to live and work in space, how to repair complex instruments in orbit, and how to build massive structures in the void. More importantly, it showed us the power of human ingenuity and the resilience to keep reaching for the stars, even in the face of tragedy. As we look toward future missions to Mars and beyond, we carry the lessons and the spirit of the Space Shuttle with us into the great unknown.